Hey everybody, Chugga Conroy here. Usually you don't see these kinds of videos on my channel because I have a Twitter and Facebook for this kind of stuff, but I figured, for my 2-year anniversary I would go ahead and just do something like this really quick. I have a few announcements to make, which I guess I'd like everyone to hear, not just the Twitter and Facebook crowd. And I also have a laundry list of people I'd like to thank for helping me with my videos over the past year. Just people who've, made a lot of things possible for my videos and stuff that I couldn't have done alone. And I really should thank all of them and everything. By the way, this isn't a normal thing that I'm going to be doing, okay? For all those who email me asking me to give you a shout-out, I'm not going to, okay? I get tons of people asking me if I gave everyone a shout-out who asked, I would never have time for anything else. So I'm just doing this as a one-time thing for people who have actually helped with my videos and not just people who email me saying, oh, give me a shout-out, okay? So don't ask, this is kind of just a one-time thing. Alright, let me just go ahead and get started here. First off, I'd like to thank fellow Let's Players who have offered help with my videos, namely 3 in particular who have been especially big in offering criticism and help and stuff like that. First of all being Cowbrains, that's spelled with a K, ends with a Z. He does some Let's Plays of mostly rare Nintendo games. Well, I don't mean rare as in hard to find, I mean rare as in the developer. He does fantastic work. His Let's Plays are more informative than they are funny, but he has funny moments. His Luigi's Mansion's pretty funny, which I know isn't a rare game, though, but he did one of Banjo-Kazooie, which was really good, and he was a winner of a speedrunning competition for that game, and he actually shows a lot of his speedrunning tricks in that Let's Play, so you see a lot of cool stuff in that Let's Play that you probably didn't know about, or just you can't get from watching other Let's Plays of that game, even though it's overdone. Anyway, just so I don't spend too much time dwelling on each individual person like that, I'm going to kind of go a little bit faster because I only have 11 minutes to work with. I'd also like to thank Ekran Girl. She does great work. She's offered tons of help, tons of criticism, tons of everything, really, with my earlier videos. And thanks to her, I got to meet Azure Blade, and that was kind of cool. I'd like to also thank Kinda Sky. She's been really supportive. She offers help with a few things. Not too often, though, but, she's pretty cool. I'd also like to thank my artists. Namely, I hope I'm pronouncing this person's name right, because I've never been able to in the past. Darkeya, I really hope I'm pronouncing that. Darkeya. She is from Bulbapedia. She does fantastic can art and digital art. She did the rival art that you've already seen in my Crystal Let's Play, as well as some other art you're going to see down the road. I'd also like to thank Matilda Caboose. He did art for my Mother 3 Let's Play, as well as my current Pokemon Crystal Let's Play. Any of the Johto gym leaders he's drawn. I'd also like to thank Arcane Jazz. She's done really good work. Also an artist. There's also, from Bulbapedia specifically, I'd also like to thank TT Echidna, Time Traveling Echidna, as he seems to like to be called. He was basically the father of this whole affiliation thing, and I guarantee you, without this Bulbapedia affiliation, with, a few people helping me with this Crystal Let's Play, I would not have gotten the editing done nearly as fast as I did. Like, there probably would have been like a 2-month delay between Wind Waker and Crystal, so thanks to them, I was able to get everything done a lot faster. Also included in that statement, I'd like to thank Sora Mimi, who is a Bulbapedia administrator. She is an amazing friend, and she also, a lot of the sidebars that you've seen in the LP, she actually helped with those because, like, 2 weeks before the LP, I didn't have any of those done, and I needed someone to help, and she just was like, hey, I could do maybe a few of them. And then, so I was like, okay, here's how you make them. And then, like, at the end of the night, she was like, okay, I got, like, 6 of them done tonight, I hope that's enough. And I'm like, are you kidding me? These things take, like, an hour and a half to make, and you seriously got, like, all those done in that time? But yeah, anyway, before I ramble on more, yeah, she does great work. She's helped out a lot. Even though I designed the template for the sidebars, she has helped make a few of them from the template that I made. From Zelda Universe, I'd like to thank Webmaster Cody. He is basically the starter of the whole affiliation with Zelda Universe, and they were a big help too. They were going to be helping more for some future projects. Unfortunately, that kind of fell through, though, but they'll still be on board if I ever do other Zelda games. Other than that, there's also from the Speed Gamers, I would like to thank Britt. He was basically the guy who invited me to the marathons that I've actually gotten to go to. Well, marathon. I will be returning in the future, though. He's already invited me to a few more events. So I'm looking forward to that. I'd also like to thank Phil. He is a great friend. He was basically who I stayed with when I was in Texas, and it was really cool getting to travel to Texas to go to a big gaming event like that for my videos. It was kind of cool, Even though I don't make any money off my videos and I still have to pay for it myself, it was still pretty cool. Other than that, from the Speed Gamers, I'd also like to thank Aeronautical. She's an amazing friend. She also has offered quite a bit of help with my videos in the past. Not really made anything, though, but just, tested things and just, offered criticism and stuff like that. Gwellen is also another person from the Speed Gamers I'd like to thank. His criticism's kind of harsh sometimes, though, but, it's been more helpful than anything, though, because sometimes it takes someone who's really blunt about things to, get through to you and help you when criticizing stuff, and that's good. I enjoy getting criticism from people like that, just to make stuff better. Friends from college I'd like to thank. I'm just going to go through these real quick, because these are people that you'll probably never meet ever, so I'm just going to say their names real quick. I'd like to thank Brian. He's my graphic artist. A lot of the time, any info boxes you saw in Wind Waker, he drew those. I'd also like to thank my friends Matt, Jesse, and Justin, even though Justin's technically not from the same college. All of them have helped greatly. They have tested stuff. I think Jesse once designed something for me. I don't really know, though, but anyway. And then I guess for the last few general people that really didn't fall under any of those categories, I would like to thank Chibi Fighter. I have known her since the days of Mario RPG and Mother 3, for that matter. She hasn't really contributed a lot to my videos themselves, but she's been really supportive, and she's tested things in the past, and, overall, she's just been a great friend. And then I guess the last person I could say here, I'd like to thank Raven Crow. He is an internet voice actor. He hasn't done any voice work for me, but, he's always looking for work and stuff like that. He hasn't done work for me, though, but I've talked to him in the past and everything. I kind of wish I could get to talk to him a bit more, though, but anytime I've ever talked to him, he's been really supportive, and he's offered help with a few of my videos a few times, just, giving suggestions and ideas, and he's had some pretty good ones, too. I really apologize if I forgot anyone who's been really mega helpful with my videos over the past year, but I just wanted to, just say, like, hey, these people are awesome, and this is why, and stuff like that. If those people have, I guess, the Let's Players and all that, I'll list their channels in the description if you want to check them out. Other than that, the two main announcements that I wanted to make, the first one's kind of minor, second one's major. First one I wanted to make is that, just like with Mother 3, I will be making all of the custom art for my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play available for download on my Facebook. There's in total going to be 30 pieces of custom art for this LP. You've only seen one so far, and that's for the rival. Every boss in the game is going to have custom art, as well as two special ones that you'll be seeing later. And then the major announcement I'm going to be making, okay, as you know, 2 years ago today, or maybe you don't know, I don't really know, 2 years ago today was when I began my Let's Play of Earthbound, which was my first game that I ever did a Let's Play of. And a lot of people have been asking me for quite a while if I want to, redo, my first couple of Let's Plays in better quality, though, because, I had a really cheap microphone at the time, and it didn't really sound good, and I was still kind of new at the whole capturing scene and all that, so I'd like to say, no! I am not going to be doing a Let's Play of Earthbound again, but instead, I am going to be doing a live stream sometime in the month of April. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook at twitter.com/ChuggaConroy or facebook.com/ChuggaConroy. Links are on my page. If you want to get the exact date, I'm going to be doing a live stream replay of Earthbound. This is going to probably be about 8 hours total for the stream, because I can beat the game very, very quickly and very under-leveled now. But yeah, I'll be showing it to you. If you've never experienced Earthbound before, it might be good for you. I might actually divert from my route I usually take through the game a little bit, just to show you some of the funny dialogue in the game and just cool scenes in the game. And if you've never played Earthbound before, it might be good for you if you want to see what the game's like. If you have played it before and you're a huge fan, maybe you'll like it, though. Maybe you'll learn a few things you haven't learned, because I've personally learned a ton about that game in the past few years. But yeah, like I said, just follow me on Twitter or Facebook, if you want to get updates on that, though, because I'll be posting the exact date there when it's specified. It'll be in sometime in the month of April, not sure when. But yeah, I will be doing a live replay of Earthbound. I also will be playing Earthbound for the next Speed Gamers Mother Marathon, which you can also get updates about if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, whichever. So yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say here. I just want to say thank you for the past 2 years. I really have liked making videos the past 2 years. I guess one last thank you I forgot is I'd like to thank Proton John. He was my biggest inspiration to get started, and I've gotten to talk to him a little bit in the recent months, and I gotta say, he's a good guy. He does great work. He doesn't update very much anymore, though, but he does good. He was my big inspiration to get started, though. He was, the guy who made me want to do Let's Plays in particular, so yeah. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Sorry I chewed your ear off for about 10 minutes, though, but yeah, this is ChuggaConroy. I'll see you guys later.